Welcome to the 14th edition of the Realty Plus Conclave. Can we have a round of applause for everyone present here? Let's begin this moment with the lamp lighting ceremony. And to join us for this ceremony, can I please request Mr. Santosh Kumar, Vice Chairman, Anurag Property Consultants Private Limited, Mr. Avnish Sharma, Partner, Real Estate Kevan and Company, Mr. Dharmesh Shah, CEO, Hero Realty, Mr. Anuranjan Monat, co-founder and MD, Gruhas and Lumos Alternate Investment Advisors Private Limited. Please give it up for Mr. Manoj Kaur, CMT Gauze Group, Mr. Mudassir Zaidi, Executive Director, North, Knight Frank, India, Mr. Pradeep Agarwal, Founder and Chairman, Signature Global, and Mr. Pradeep Misra, Chairman and Managing Director, REPL. And along with that, I'd like to request Ms. Tripti Kedia, Publisher and Business Head, Realty Plus, to kindly join us for the lamp lighting ceremony. He has over 3 decades, that is more than 30 years of experience, and has built up and nurtured many institutions, steers companies to market leadership positions, and played crucial roles in large-scale infrastructure, real estate, and consultancy projects. He founded REPL in 1992. That was before most of us were born. An integrated urban development and infrastructure consultancy company listed at NSA. He is director in NMBPL, leading real estate developer and EPC firm in RIPL. Ladies and gentlemen, completing the panel, please welcome with a huge round of applause, Mr. Pradeep Misra, Chairman and Managing Director, RAPL.
Thank you so much, and good afternoon, everyone. This is a beautiful event, and I must compliment Realty Plus for organizing this event for the last 14 years successfully. I must compliment Anurag Batra, the founder and the managing director of Realty Plus, who have been driving this initiative for the last 14 years. And his contribution on the real estate side, starting from his career on real estate and contributing to the real estate, has been phenomenal. We have got a very strong, eminent personalities with varied experience and also with a diverse background they come from. We have got a very strong personalities, going to talk about realty sector on various topics, which we are going to cover in next 45 to 50 minutes. A very interesting audience who have been here. To welcome to all of you. Just to set the context for this afternoon event, it has been a fantastic year for the realty industry. It has been told this decade is going to be India's decade, and few people are talking about it's going to be India's century. This century is going to be India's century, because if you look at the global trend currently, what's going on, India is doing phenomenally well. Look at the GDP, the way it is growing, the stock market growing, the amount of FDI which is coming into India. The residential sector, after going through a tough last 10 years, the way it has bounced back, the office sector, the various. So we got a very strong. So Mishra ji, I'll come back to you. You work with the government authorities, especially on the contract side, and also yourself is a developer, especially catering to the tier 2 cities. There has been talk about Atmanirbhar Bharat. The government is pushing very heavily on that aspect to create new real estate markets. बहुत जगह में government push कर रहा है कि नया geographies create ho jaye through Atmanirbhar Bharat. In your opinion, which are the growth drivers for those markets for the Atmanirbhar Bharat to be successful?
Santosh, thanks. In any city, the demand is because of two reasons. One is the organic demand, the demand of that city. The population is growing, the new generation is coming, they need property. There is an organic demand. And then the second demand is induced demand. And induced demand is always driven by government. Suppose government induce some big airport, then the growth automatically start happening. If some expressway is passing through that area, growth automatically start happening. And the big initiative taken by government is Gati Shakti, through which they are connecting the entire nation. If we see the average GDP of our country, it is somewhere around $2,700 per person, per capita. And if we see the states which are above the average line, the national average line, they all are around sea, around port. And the cities which are at, and the states which are at the north side, most of the states are having average GDP less than the average GDP of the nation. If we think why this is happening, then the reason is that the export market is, and the industries and the business and all these things are interested more in the city or states which are well connected with the international trade. Through Gati Shakti, now even the remotest area in north can export its product within 24 hours. You can pack it, put it in a container and ship it either from Kandla port or you say कोई भी port से आप इसको export कर सकते हैं. So this induced growth, the number of industry will start coming more in north side. Expressway जहाँ बने हैं उनके आसपास nodes create हो रहे हैं. That nodes are generating more need. Industrial growth is happening. So the induced part is quite aggressive in last few years, 4-5 years. The infrastructure, Gati Shakti and number of other schemes are also there, which are inducing growth like anything which never happened in past few years. So overall the organic growth making an economy 3 trillion to 5 trillion is organic growth. This will happen automatically. But in north side, the speed of growth will be more than it was seen in last few years because of the induced action from the government. So the next few years, we will see the growth in market because of the macro level actions by our government is very, very good as far as the real estate sector is concerned.
So that's, I agree with Pradeep Ji, with the lot of investment going into infrastructure, definitely the suburban areas have opened up and which has really impacted the land prices in many of the cities. I don't want to talk or mention about the within the city areas, but definitely at the peripheral areas, the land prices have really corrected because of the improvement in infrastructure. Points, in your opinion, what can go wrong from now onwards on the real estate industry? Maybe Mishra ji, you can start.
I think that if the impact of international market, like large organizations are now laying off their staff, and they are the Indian people. Their Indian branches are also laying off. And if that happened and uska cascading effect shuru ho gaya, an Indian company working in India, they started, and startup की growth story जो है वो थोड़ी.
So you're saying
अगर वो बड़ा shape ले लेता तो it might.
So layoff in the international market could be a concern. That's one. Pradeep ji, from your side.
बिल्कुल rightly said. देखिए इंटरनेशनल कोई भी अनस्टेबिलिटी ऐसी या ऐसा कोई रिसेशन जो इम्पोज कर दिया जाए इंडिया पे, आई थिंक सो वही एक सरप्राइज होंगे. अदरवाइज इंडिया जो है, आप देखिए आज के रिसेशन में भी इवन अगर रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट कितना ज़्यादा इंक्रीज किया है, उसका इम्पैक्ट उतना इंडिया पे है नहीं. तो मुझे लगता है कि इम्पोज अगर कुछ हुआ रिसेशन तो ज़रूर स्टकअप होगा, और कोई ऐसी स्टेबिलिटी वर्ल्ड वाइड अनरेस्ट, कहीं ना कहीं कुछ ना कुछ अनरेस्ट होता है, कोई वॉर वगैरह इस टाइप की चीज़ें, तो आई थिंक सो ये एक सरप्राइजिंग मूवमेंट हो सकता है. अदरवाइज एवरीथिंग इज गुड.
Mother sir.
I'm very bullish on the industry. So whatever hiccups that can happen will be only short term. Long term, the story is very, very bullish.
I think we have to rescue ourselves from this temptation जो अभी right now चल रहा है. इसी को देख के सारे अपने future plans जो अभी पिछले 7-8 साल के अंदर हुआ है उसको भी control करना चाहिए. Financial discipline and जो project आप deliver कर सको, your capability of your group, आपकी capacity deliver करने की, अगर ये दो चीजें हैं, financial closure of the project, क्योंकि पहले बहुत सारे लोगों ने जो गलती करी कि एक प्रोजेक्ट पे दूसरा तीसरा चौथा जैसी सेल्स स्टार्ट हुई जो है, वो उस चीज से अगर बचते हैं एंड डिलीवरी ऑन टाइम, जो कि एसेंस ऑफ इंडस्ट्री भी है, एसेंस ऑफ रेरा भी है, दो चीजें करते हैं. एंड लोकल मार्केट रिक्वायरमेंट इज डिफरेंट. हर रीजन की एक अपनी रिक्वायरमेंट है. कहीं अफोर्डेबल की जरूरत है, कहीं लग्जरी की जरूरत है. ये थोड़ा सा हम इन 2-3 पैरामीटर्स को करते हैं, तो आई डोंट थिंक कि रियल एस्टेट में कोई ऐसा बड़ा चेंजेस आने वाला है. अभी हमारी इंटरनल जो ग्रोथ है, इंटरनल जो डिमांड है वो बहुत ज्यादा है.
बहुत अच्छा बोला आई थिंक मनोज जी ने. वन इज ग्रीडी मत बनो, दूसरा जो है डिलीवरी पर फोकस करो. आई थिंक इफ यू कैन इम्प्लीमेंट दोस टू, आई थिंक वन कैन बी सक्सेसफुल. धर्मेश.
I think completely agree with him. Global recession will impact real estate market, but India has an habit of surviving this kind of recession. So वो ज़्यादा शायद impact ना करे, but I think most important is कि हम as a developer self goal ना कर लें, हम intent ठीक रखें. I think that is very, very important. If intent is right, I think nothing can hamper real estate growth. So
Good.
all is good.
Fawnesh, from legal perspective, what is your suggestion?
I think it's all very positive. From the way it looks with RERA, with everything else now in place, future of all new developments is safe. I think legally what I see a lot of issue is with all the stuck projects, for instance, which are in NCLT, which are in insolvency. I think there has to be some resolution there quickly, because while we have timelines to insolvency code as well, but I think real estate projects, being the complicated creature they are, so far very few projects have actually found new acquirers who've been able to complete. So I think, and there's a large segment which is still stuck there. So I think we actually need to find a solution for all the stuck home buyers very quickly. This will further, I think, give credibility to the sector. And obviously, I think we are all moving in the right direction.
Good. I think we are running out of time. I think we had a very interesting session. Some of the points which has really come out, I don't think any of the eminent panelists are worried about the global impact. India cannot be decoupled from what's happening overseas, but yes, we need to be more cautious. We need to be cautious about things which is happening globally, but we need to be very careful. So with that note, I think, we will end our this panel. Thank you so much. It's been a fantastic session, and thank you very much for all the panelists. Thank you.